Heard? Told y'all niggas, man, I lost 2 laptops, man. Niggas stole my laptops. You feel what I'm saying? Dirty dust bunny ass niggas that, you know what I mean? Niggas stole my laptops, my nigga. So that shit, but you know what? Let me tell you some shit. My wife told me some deep shit the other day. Know what I mean? I'm like, word, man, fucking tight, man. My laptop is gone and shit. Know what I mean? And my wife was like, but if you wouldn't have lost them laptops like that, would you have really fucked with Twitter? I mean, with TikTok? Because I was fucking with TikTok because my computer's going. I couldn't edit nothing. I'm like, fuck it, I gotta do something. So I did some shit on fucking TikTok, and that shit did 2.8 million views. You feel what I'm saying? Or 2.5 million views. I can't remember. But my wife was like, yo, would you have did that shit? Would you have fucked with TikTok though? If you wouldn't have got, if them laptops wouldn't have got stolen? So everything, and when I say everything, I do mean everything. Everything is written in the book of life, my bro. You heard? Everything is written in the book of life, my nigga. Even your losses, even when you fuck up, even when you think it's the worst thing that ever happened to you in your life, my nigga. All of that shit be written in the book of life for a reason and a purpose. And that's a whole fact, my nigga, because I wouldn't have been fucking with no fucking TikTok videos. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been fucking thinking about no fucking TikTok. You understand what I'm saying? My laptops was gone. I couldn't edit. I couldn't put out no episodes. You feel what I'm saying? I said, fuck it. Let me run on TikTok and do some, create some content over there. Boom. Did 2 million over there. That shit just opened up the floodgates. That shit got me monetized on TikTok. Once I got monetized on TikTok, good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. Nah, I was monetized for a minute. I was putting out mad flops. I was trying to make content. That shit was flopping. That shit was doing 20,000 views, 30,000. Like, know what I mean? That shit ain't making you no real money. Then I just had to start bombing on these niggas. Holeless. Bombing on niggas. You heard? I bomb atomically. I had to bomb atomically on these niggas. You heard? But yeah, nah, I'm annihilating TikTok, taking that whole shit over. You know, I be feeling myself, man. I'm a cocky nigga sometimes. You heard? But yeah, I'm annihilating that shit, taking that shit over, doing things that has never been done on that motherfucker right now. Trust me when I tell you, my nigga. You heard? You ain't gonna meet too many niggas that's making niggas watch 10-minute videos on TikTok. Niggas' attention span be on 5 seconds. I got niggas watching whole 10-minute stories, you heard? It's serious. Put your lights on, my nigga, before you murder 6 niggas. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, media, what's happening? David Medina, I appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate you. Greg McConnell, appreciate you. Elijah Banks, salute. NDO, appreciate you. Sean Edmonds, that story, that's in my Comstock stories. You heard the story about how niggas be listening to the radios in the wall? Yeah, that's in Comstock. I don't know if they still got that, but I'm sure they probably do. But they used to just have a headphone jack in some cells. In all of the cells, the headphone jack is there, but that shit don't be working. So if you get a cell that happen to have a working headphone jack and you stick your headphones in that shit, nigga, and you hear some good, man, listen. They was having TV shows. That shit was the best. When you stressed out in a cell, bored to death, and you could listen to the Odd Couple and shit like that, you'd be happy as hell. But yeah, man, yeah, I be telling stories on TikTok that's a little short, and the shit I told on live, and you know how many lives I done did. I done did 1,000 lives, so shit get lost in the sauce, and niggas will never see that live or hear about that story again. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I be telling little stories too. On that yak. You heard? Be on that yak. Be on that yak light and that yak up, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it real. And I'm Hollywood too, so if I don't follow you back, it's not that I'm really Hollywood. Follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back. I got a good double nickel, 55,000 followers on Instagram, and I got like pushing 65,000 on motherfucking TikTok. But if I don't follow you back, it ain't nothing personal. It's that I'm trying to portray the image of the greatest that ever did it. You heard? I'm not even thinking about TikTok. But real talk, I wasn't even running my TikTok, bro. You know what I mean? My wife was running my TikTok. And I really still don't run it. I just supply the content. You feel what I'm saying? But so if a nigga send me a message and I be mad late on that shit, that's why. You heard? 'Cause I wasn't fucking with no TikTok. Shit was confusing. You heard? But now I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna tell a story that I told on TikTok so y'all can know what type of stories I'm. So I got a lot of short stories. Like I said, I hit niggas with the long stories, pause. But I got a lot of short stories too that I ain't never really put on YouTube because they were short. Like, so I was saying, right? Boom. The shit that went viral on TikTok. The shit that went, first of all, I forgot to mention. Like, you heard? I got an audio clip that went viral on TikTok. That shit is viral on Instagram. It's real silly. Like, I made the video because I was tight. A nigga said some shit I ain't like. And I made a video griping about it and complaining about it. And I uploaded it to my page. I ain't expect the shit to go viral. Shit went crazy. You feel me? So it's 10,000 motherfuckers out there using that audio bite. You heard niggas is running up on me in the streets talking about, yo, you the nigga with the pita bread, with the balls and the pita bread. I'm like, damn, that's what I become. That's what all of this 25 years of grinding since the penitentiary home. They reduced me to the balls and the pita bread, man, nigga. Like, damn. But it's all good, my nigga. You heard? It's a different day and age. It's a different day and age, different everything. But anyway, that story had went viral and shit, right? The story that I was talking about a nigga who butted into my business while I was online getting a falafel and shit. But in that same area where I be getting the falafels at, right? In that same area where I get the falafels at, it's like every time I go in that area, it's like Fulton Street. I say Fulton Street because anybody from New York, we just call that whole area Fulton Street. But you know the Brooklyn Bridge area, the courts and all of that good shit. Matter of fact, right next to the World Trade Center, right? Right next to the World Trade Center where, what's the name used to be? Century 21, I think it's back open. But right across the street from Century 21, they got this like lawn and shit where they sell falafels from a cart and some falafels be blazing. So niggas be in line getting that shit or whatever. You know what I mean? But I always be over there getting the falafels. But every time I go over there, I end up getting into some type of dispute with a nigga or some type of something. Like, it's just the energy in that area just don't agree with me all the way. You heard? So one day I was over there and shit, right? I'm minding my motherfucking business, coming from getting a falafel or whatever. You heard? I'm going across the street and shit. So here comes some nigga driving some type of company vehicle coming down the street, right? Hold on, let me put this shit in my pocket, man. My motherfucking... See, I would have put that shit in my pocket. That shit... Hold on, 1 second. I'm gonna do it anyway. Put this shit up in my shit. Make sure this shit ain't leaking. My fault. But like, yeah, so boom. You heard? So I'm going across the street and shit, right? So here come this nigga driving a little company vehicle, like, you know what I mean? Like a little motherfucking Con Edison truck or something like that. But it wasn't no Con Edison. But he driving like a little company vehicle, plumbing vehicle or whatever the fuck he was driving. So I'm trying to walk across the street like this. I see the nigga coming. I'm trying to jog, do the light jog and get up out the way. This nigga starts speeding up. Like he gonna hit me if I don't get out the way fast enough, right? So the nigga drove past. I'm like, yo, my nigga, what the fuck is you doing, my nigga? He rolled the window down. He like, what? I said, nigga, you see me trying to fucking cross the street, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? You heard? He like, nigga, yeah, nigga, cause you don't supposed to be motherfucking crossing in the middle of the street any motherfucking way, nigga. So I'm like, yo, you know what, my nigga? Yeah, I'm about to get smurdered. Use your foot, bonk your horn, nigga. What the fuck? Nigga just rather hit me than hit his horn. Like, fuck it. Just hit this nigga. But yeah, man, so you know what I mean? You know, I'm not a pervert, man, but something just hopped out looking crazy. But yeah, man, so boom. So like, yeah, so the nigga like, yeah, you don't supposed to be walking across the street like that anyway, nigga. So I'm like, yo, you know what, you bitch ass nigga? I said, if I was a white nigga, you would have never sped up like that. Like, you see a nigga like me, you mad, cause I'm just in the streets living my free life. You heard, while you driving a work vehicle, and you just want to fuck with a nigga because you see I'm from the hood like you. I said, but if I was a white nigga, one of these Wall Street niggas walking across the street, nigga, you would never speed up like that, nigga. You would have turned that shit down to 5 miles per hour, and you would have been like, take your time, sir. Sure, just cross the street. Take your time, sir. No, I got all day. You know what I mean? But you see a nigga like me, you want to speed up and make me run out the motherfucking street. I said, you was a bitch, nigga. So that nigga start talking shit. Yo, what, nigga? Fuck out of here, you cornball ass nigga, this, that, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, yo, word of mother, man. Hop out that motherfucking whip like you fucking crazy, nigga. You heard? You could talk all of that shit, but hop out that motherfucking whip. Hop out that whip like a bunny, nigga. Act like you a bunny and hop out that motherfucking whip if you want to, nigga. You heard? So the nigga tried to call my bluff. The nigga pulls up at the motherfucking light. Nigga hops out the motherfucking whip. So I got on a motherfucking one of these type of bags with my iPad in it. Like, I had like a motherfucking one of them, you know, like a high school basketball book bag type of motherfucking them shits with the strings, like a little Nike bag or something. I had one of them shits with an iPad. It was a time when niggas was walking around with iPads. My goofy ass was walking around with a big stupid 20-inch iPad. My pops used to be tight. My pops be like, yo, the fuck, get a phone, nigga. Fuck you walk around with an iPad for? You heard? I thought I was advanced. So the nigga hops out the car. He like, what? What you said, nigga? Nigga got on his uniform, his work uniform. Nigga hop out his car. He like this, yo, what you said, nigga? So I was like, what? I said, you heard what the fuck I said? What you want to do, nigga? So the nigga start acting like he really was running down on me. Nigga, I slung that bag off my motherfucking shoulder so quick. Threw that shit on the floor. You heard? I threw that shit on the floor because the way he hopped out was like he really was coming for that smoke. Nigga, I slung that shit, threw that shit on the floor. I start swearing up the nigga, yo, what's up? What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? What's up? You heard? That nigga like, yeah, nigga act like he was gonna walk up to me, and that nigga walked away. He like, yeah, nigga, you lucky I don't feel like fucking you up out here. I'm like, yeah, nigga, you know what the fuck time it is, nigga. You better hop your ass back up into that motherfucking whip, nigga. You heard? If I thrash your ass out in front of all these Wall Street workers and shit, they'll be playing the stock on your ass, nigga. You heard? They'll be motherfucking betting on the how I Down Jones your ass into this motherfucking street. You heard? It was mad Asian people and Indian people. Everybody was crowding around to see us fight. I'm like, yo, my nigga, yeah, you better hop your ass back up into that motherfucking vehicle, nigga. You ain't crazy, nigga. But then when the shit was all over, you heard? When the adrenaline was down, I'm like, yo, we just had a mad nigga moment, my nigga. Like, neither one of us know each other. You just tried to act like you was gonna run me over for no reason. I tweaked on you. We squared up in the street. Like, nigga, we had a mad nigga moment, my nigga. One of us could have went to jail, could have got stabbed, beat up real bad. It didn't matter, my nigga, because at the moment, we was two hood niggas clashing. You heard? And that's the type of shit we gotta learn to control out this motherfucker if we want to stay free and alive out here. Sometimes you gotta let that shit go, my nigga. Even when you know you in the motherfucking right, my nigga. Even when you know another nigga is starting trouble with you, you still gotta be like, all right, my nigga. You heard? That's when when your ass is mature, nigga, is when a nigga could start some shit with you and you did, because, you know, we use that as an excuse. Like, Yo, but that nigga started with me though. But you sitting up in motherfucking Attica with 36 years. Told my, yo, that nigga started with me though. Nah, my nigga, you still gotta hold your head. Even when a nigga is completely in the wrong, sometimes you gotta be like, all right, my G. Now I'm trying to think of an instance recently. It was something that happened to me recently. I can't remember what the fuck it was. It'll come back to me. But something happened to me recently where I literally shrugged that shit off. Like, the nigga was in the wrong. I could have used that as an excuse. And I just was like, all right, my G's. You heard? Like, I'm good. I ain't trying to go to the penitentiary. But yeah, man, Z-Lord, I've been going through a lot of shit out here, my nigga. Been going life be life, and you already snow cone. You heard? Happy birthday. Shout out to my bro John Dilly, Brownsville Houses, Red Hook. You heard? That's my nigga Gemini gang. You heard? We in the building. Like asbestos. You feel me? And today is my birthday. And the Gemini month is raining on, my nigga. You heard? My son Pac birthday on the 16th. So it's like, yeah, man, Gemini gang.